Hey guys, Luke here and welcome to episode 2 of my Aston Villa Let's Play on Football Manager 2015. Before the episode properly starts, I'd like to take the time to ask if you can drop a like, subscribe to my channel, and do all that sort of stuff. And here's the actual video. Bye guys. Alright guys, so we're here for the very first game of the English Premier League for us. I think the first few games actually been played, but for us taking on Swansea, it's away from home. I am looking to get at least a point out of this game, preferably 3 points obviously, but we do have a lot of injuries, so if we can just sneak a point, that would probably be a great result for us. As you can see here, Vla not playing, which is a little bit annoying. Diarra not on the bench. A lot of experience and a lot of star players not in the side, particularly Abonlahor, Benteke, two best attackers. So a little bit disappointing in that sense, but at the same time, pretty exciting to see some of the new lads. Sinclair been very good for us in the preseason. Also, I think Sanchez is a key for us as well. But let's get into the game. Sprung a few surprises with your team selection today. What's the thinking behind that? Well, we had fucking injuries, so what were we supposed to do? Balanced fashion. We would rather have Alan Hutton for sure, because the dude we got is transfer listed, but yeah. Alright, so here's the team lineups for both sides. You can see they're running a 4-4-1-1. Gomes up front, Sigurdsson in the cam position. I mean, that they've got a pretty balanced squad, so this should be a very tough game. Alright, here we have it. Kickoff. Hopefully we can get the win here. Let's see how we go. Well, 57 minutes in and we've got a highlight here. I don't know if this is a good or bad thing. Hopefully a good thing, but they've got the ball, so maybe not. John Joe Shelby, little John Joe, got the ball, got a long shot at, and way over. Not sure what's going on there. Another highlight, 6 minutes in. Cork plays the ball to Gomes, intercepted by us. Delph on the ball here. Hopefully a highlight for us. I'd be very much appreciated, really. And Zogbia on the ball. Zapata, play it through. No, you don't. Oh, it's a goal. Zapata, great finish. He's more of a target man, but what a finish that was. And he's there to do that sort of stuff. I haven't been real keen on him in the preseason, but he's come up with the goods. Zobia just holding on the ball here. Zapata gets on his left foot, smashes the ball home, and there's a goal. So we are 22 minutes in. Sissoko with a throw in. It's cleared away. We're just going to go and collect it. Senderos. Delph. We're playing a bit more possession based just because this side's... They seem to be great at the ball, very fast, don't want to be caught out. Don't want to get our players too far upfield. Sigurdsson on the ball here. Oh, that's a very poor pass. Oh, and Loughton just, what was he doing? That's why you're transfer listed, man. Dyer. Oh, shit. I thought that was going to be a no goal. It seemed to be, for it to be a highlight, I was like, oh, something else has got to happen. Taylor with a throw in. Sigurdsson. Back to Taylor. Taylor to Cork. Just going to play it down to the left wing with Dyer. Dyer plays it back infield to Shelby. Even more infield to Sigurdsson. Oh, great tackle. Oh, I thought we were going to lose it then, but great stuff there. I think that was Sanchez. Oh, cleverly on the ball here. Gets it to Sinclair. Sinclair from the left wing, cutting infield. Gets it across to Ngzobia. Cut back inside. Loses the ball. Loughton following it up through. 34. Gets it to Delph. Plays through to Sinclair. And Sinclair misses. Wow, he has great finishing and he missed that. Okay, so it's half time. We've had all the highlights. I think overall, pretty good performance. Like I said, we had all the highlights. We had all the clear-cut chances as opposed to Swansea. I don't think they even had one. In terms of actual performance, they've had more possession, which isn't particularly what I wanted. I would have preferred to have, at least half-half, but it didn't work out that way. So I've changed it to a counter. I changed it towards the back end of the second half. So yeah, hopefully we can just, counter-attack. Wow, so I just said... things are going well, but now you're capable of even better. And now two of our defenders are switched off, which isn't what we want, particularly as we got a 1-0 lead. We're just going to be hanging on as much as possible. Alright, time to make some subs. I think Hill will be a good one. Cleverly's got a little bit of a knock. I think we'll move Delph into the deep line playmaker and move Hill into the attacking playmaker role. I think that's all will be for right now, but I think I'll be looking to bring on Grealish soon. Alright, so we're just bringing on Grealish here. About 12 minutes to go. Hopefully you can just have a little bit more energy and just, spark the team to just hold on. Okay, we've got a highlight here. Grealish whips the ball into Sissoko. Can't get ahead to it, but it falls back to Senderos. Oh, Zapata. He scores his second. He's onside, I believe. Please be onside. There we have it. Cruising to victory, as the game just said. Also, I noticed actually Westwood came on for John Joe. But let's have a look at the highlight again. Sissoko just couldn't win the header, but Senderos with a really strong header, and Zapata in the right position. Said his positioning isn't great, but it was good enough to send. One more chance here. Delph just before full time. And there we have it. There's a goal. It's a third goal. Fabian Delph. Wow, free kick. It wasn't the best free kicks, don't get me wrong. It was sort of at the keeper, but we'll take it for sure. A 3-0 victory, I should say. Very much appreciated, really. And this should be full time. Hill just going to whip in the ball. Senderos with a header. Doesn't really do anything. Can be a goal kick, but that should be full time, which it is. A 3-0 victory. Very, very happy with that. It's an away game. Swansea are a quality side. They're sort of, one of the teams that, we should be on par with. So for us to come out with a victory and a very strong victory, although Swansea did have a lot more shots and a lot more possession, we just we did what we needed to do. So great win for us. So you can see here, you can see the stats. They had 23 shots, 13 on target. We had 8, 5 on target with 3 goals going in. Fouls sort of the same, but possession, we just got dominated possession, but that's okay. I think that's going to happen probably for away games, so not too concerned about that. Fabian Delph, he got player of the match with free kick. Pretty good. Called the shots by looks of things, so very impressed with that. Alright, so our post-match press conference. Zapata got his first league goal. It is very vital. Definitely be fielding some calls. You know what? I think we might end up just keeping him, but whatever. Zapata's goal, powerful long-range effort. It was great to see. That's what he's capable of. Early goal was important to determine the outcome of the match. Yeah, we're keen to get off for a good start, for sure, definitely. Got to be pleased with the result and a performance as impressive as that. Yeah, we were really good, really good. Excellent, we deserved that win. Alright, a win in our first competitive match as Aston Villa coach. Could you wish for a better start? Obviously, I'm very pleased, but there's only one match, a long way to go. It was a great match. Everything went according to plan, to be honest with you. Must be pleased with Delph's performance. He was absolutely terrific. With transfer rumours still swirling, yes, we'll probably bring in someone else. We do have the money there. If the money's there, we don't care. Alright, so here's all the results from today, from Saturday. Chelsea with a win, with Hazard and Costa picking up goals. Van Persie scoring for United. Arsenal, they won 4-0 very convincingly. Alexis Sanchez dominating, as he does in real life. But, yeah. For Liverpool, Emre Can, Bruni Markovic scoring. A few people don't usually score, or a few people scoring their first goal for the club, Can and Markovic. Maybe even Bruni, I can't remember. But a 3-0 win to them. And then finally, the last big game was Man City having a 2-0 win. Looked pretty convincing. Also, Everton had a 2-0 win as well. So, interesting results there. Pretty much all the favourites won. Okay, so here's an injury update. We saw Joe Cole. He was injured before the season started. Vla, he could be back pretty soon. Diarra also out pretty soon. Moreno, just a few more days, look like 2 weeks maybe. Bon the Hall still got a while, as well as Hutton. And then Benteke still out for another 3 to 5 weeks. Alright guys, we're going to another game. The second game of the Premier League, taking on Leicester, who got flogged in their first game. I forget who it was. I think it was Aston maybe. We had a strong win first up. Zapata getting 2 goals, Delph getting 1. Looking for, another strong performance. You see Vla, probably could pick him, but just not going to risk it. I did say he was injury prone, which I didn't realise. Also, I should have mentioned in the first episode that we did end up re-signing him, so that's good news. But team news is the exact same as the last game, so let's get into it. So it looks like Esteban Cambiasso is not playing, so that's good for us. So here's the team lineup for both sides. We already know our side, but look at their one, 4-5-1. They have a few good players in there. Swartzer in goal, another Australian, so looking to take advantage of that. But I think we're definitely the favourites, and I think we're favourites for good reason. Okay, here we go, taking on Leicester. Hopefully we can get the win here. So first 10 minutes, pretty even. I think it was like 47% possession for us. But Nzogbia's whipped it in. Sissoko gets it to Delph. Come on, shoot. Sinclair, cross it in. Gets back to Nzogbia. Shoot. Oh, it's off the crossbar. Wow. So close, but yet so far. Sanchez gets the ball. Highlights turn over. Wow. Sanchez up the wing. Can he cross it in? He is. Nzogbia can't get to it. Another highlight virtually straight after. I think picking up right where he left off. Zapata gets it back to Loughton. He's going to cross it in. Wow, Sinclair in the back post. Wow, that's way too easy. Is he offside? Looks like it's going to stand. Yep, it's going to stand. What a cross that was by Loughton. Holy shit. Sinclair just getting on the back post. That was way too easy. I think it might have been Huth who was just stayed back a little bit there for Leicester, which cost them 13 minutes in. I didn't even get to finish talking before. Drinkwater's going to launch Kramaric through. Oh, and they scored. Damn, that was a great goal by them. Would have hoped Guzan could have done a bit better. I'm not sure why he came out to that. There was no real reason for him to do that, but he did. And it's 1-1 within another like 2 minutes or whatever. So they've had one shot, one goal so far. We've had 6. So we've definitely been the better side. But in saying that, I'm probably going to jinx myself here. Sanchez with a nice sliding tackle there. I think that might have been Delph, just a little bit slow to react. Not looking good for us right here. Get it out to Simpson. Right back. He's going to cross it in. Kamaric. I'm not sure how to pronounce his name, but Sanchez wins the ball. And we sort of hold up a little bit. Sinclair gets it. Zapata got the ball here. He's not the best passer. But we get to Nzogbia, the right wing. Come on. Oh, he doesn't go down. Oh, what a goal that was, Nzogbia. That's a great finish. Nearly got taken out to win a penalty. Didn't do that. Didn't go down. Good stuff. 23 minutes in. Cleverly whips it in. Senderos, he's going to get the ball here. Don't lose it. Get it to Sissoko, the left back. Gets it back to Cleverly. He's actually been quite good for us so far. Sissoko on the ball. Back to Cleverly. Just been passing between each other. Delph plays it in Zapata. Shoot. He goes down. There was nothing wrong there. Delph plays it into Zapata, and that's a goal, but I think he might have been offside. Possibly. Nothing's coming up. Wow, so it stands. 43 minutes, on track for a victory, just for half-time, probably the last highlight, and it's for us again. Oh, Sinclair, maybe it's not for us. Sinclair loses the ball. Senderos clears it. I think Nzogbia couldn't quite get to it, but ends up back to Sissoko, who gets it to Delph on the ball here. He's on a yellow card. Sinclair, that's a great ball. Oh, and we win a penalty. Well, it looked a bit dodgy. I was looking for the a cutback or something there. It didn't happen, but Sinclair hopefully can step up and make it 4-1. And we're well on our way to having a performance like Arsenal did. Here we go. Sinclair. Come on. Bam. Sort of not right down the middle, but a little bit to the left, but mostly down the middle. And 4-1 it is at half-time. Well, I hope it's at the half-time, unless we score another one. That'd be great. And that's it for half-time. Funnily enough, Leicester's had the more possession, but we've just been absolutely dominant. See Delph running the show here, 7.7. Nzogbia having a great game. Sinclair, he's got 2 goals. Been awesome. Zapata, another great game from him. Can't fault the effort from these guys. Just playing incredible at the moment. Here we got start of the second half. No changes. No tactic tweaks or anything. It's just going perfectly at the moment, to be honest. So why change anything? A highlight here. Loughton's going to throw it in. Nzogbia gets it to Cleverly. And it's a pretty nice tackle there, but it's going to fall back to Sanchez, who I think he's the key to this side, to be honest with you. Cleverly's going to lose the ball here. I think it was Delph who passed to him, but not great from Cleverly. But Maros, who's on yellow, is going to run down the right wing. Should be a tackle there, but Cleverly, which it was, Sissoko wins the ball. Gets it to Sinclair, and we're looking for a counter here, hopefully. Cleverly going to pass to the mid, back into the middle. Delph gets it out to the left wing with Sissoko. And that's a great ball by Sinclair. Sissoko is really good with attack, so hey, I was looking at bringing in another left back, but maybe we don't need to. And Nzogbia picks up a 5th goal. And then you might be saying, why aren't you excited? But we've just been so good that it's not really a surprise here. 5-1 up, 56 minutes in, just too good at the moment. Uh-oh, Fabian Delph's been injured. This is not good. You can see how good he is, an 8.2 so far. Thankfully do have Carles Hill, who we can bring on, but ideally Delph is our first choice. And we are training Hill to be a centre mid, as he was a cam before. 75 minutes in, just to sort of refreshing the attack, I'm going to take off Nzogbia. He's had a great game so far, but we're going to put Grealish on. He's the future. We're going to get him a game. 77 minutes in, the right back, I suppose, gets it to Kremeric, crosses it in. Drinkwater gets back to Kremeric. I think that's pronunciation. Sorry if it's wrong. Drinkwater with a nice little shot there, and Guzan can't save it. That was pretty poor defending there. It was actually piss weak defending there. Guzan really shouldn't have let that one in. Now we have another injury, and it's another one due to getting a knock. We can't really afford to have any more injuries. We're wrecked for injuries so far. Sissoko it is. I think we're going to bring on Clark to play left back, just temporarily. 88th minute here. Don't want to concede another goal. That'd be pretty poor for us to go 5-1 up and end up winning 5-3. I mean, still a win, but we'd just like to keep the goals to a minimum. Although, what can you do? We've got a few injuries here. It could have been taken. Oh, Guzan again. That is pathetic. Wow, Guzan, not great. Not good at all. So this should be the last highlight. If I just had to say, unless we get another goal here, it doesn't look like it's been cleared away. Defense a bit leaky, especially against a side like Leicester, but if you can score 5 goals, which I don't think we're doing all the time, but so far we've been a goal scoring machine. So after the season, if we can keep that up, we should be A-OK for the season, and a mid-table finish should be achievable. Sinclair tried to cross it in, and it's not going to work out, and it should be full time right here, which it is. Mike Dean blows the whistle. What a game it was. Very impressive. 5-3. little bit disappointing at the actual scoreline, considering we're up 5-1 at one stage, but whatever. He can't help it. Guzan had a shit game, although he did make a few saves, but the ones that we saw that went in were very poor. Man of the match, Charles Nzogbia, 9.4. Did get subbed off. Sinclair, you could say, was also candidate for man of the match. Even Zapata made some good passes. Delph before he got injured. Just a great play by the attack defense. Yeah, like I said, a little bit leaky, but what can you do? So there we are. We're in second spot. It's probably the highest we might get. So take a good look at it. Player of the match, Charles Nzogbia, turned in performance of the highest quality before being substituted in 76 minutes. Weakest player was Danny Simpson, who's the right back for Leicester. And, I can agree. He got destroyed. And we have another long-term injury. This really isn't good. I'm going to say we're going to go to the specialist. 3.9 thousand. It's not too bad considering he's one of our best players. So definitely worth it. But a hip injury, not good. And another bad injury, strained knee ligaments, not good. Sissoko, who was actually a great player. He's played pretty well so far. Looking at him from his Liverpool days, wasn't very happy with him. But he's been a good fit for us at Aston Villa. So quite disappointing to lose him for that amount of time. Corey is close to triggering a transfer clause. Have to pay $275,000. I think it's definitely worth it. Okay, so here are the results for the Saturday, August 23rd. See Chelsea with a 2-0 win against Stoke. Arsenal with a draw, so interesting there, especially after getting such an early goal. See us smashing Leicester. Liverpool having a draw as well, so Liverpool a little bit iffy, I'd say, but Barini seems to be the goods this season. Everton with a 4-0 win against Swansea. So Swansea just not getting any better for them. Newcastle and West Ham, Geordie and Spencer's sides going up against each other. 2-2. Moving on to West Brom, 3-1 victory. Southampton would have thought they might have won at home, but was not to be. And Man City away from home with a 2-1 win. Low goal by Charlie Austin would have made it interesting, but they couldn't get the job done. Okay, we got the all clear to sign this Altenext on loan. It looks like a pretty good left back, and also comes in at good timing. Considering Sissoko's going to be out for a while, and he's actually, according to reports, and that seems to be better. So hopefully he can come up with the goods. So let's just go ahead and accept this. Zapata in the team of the week. He's the only player in our side, but really impressive performance of him for the first week. So you have it. It's the last game of the episode. Take it on Coventry, who are in League One, I believe. As you see here, it's a Capital One Cup game. So looking for a win. Sort of been forced into a different change of formation, just due to the fact that we've got another game coming up against Crystal Palace, which will be in the next episode. Pretty much a full rotator squad. I'm really not sure how we're going to go. Or I've never really used this formation as well. So, it could be a really bad move for us, or, it could be a masterstroke. I'm not really sure. On the bench here, we got Webb, who seems to be a very good prospect in the right back position, who we might put on eventually. Same as Solomon. It depends on how the game goes. And also the fitness is a bit low, so we can't throw them on too early. So, yeah, let's get into the game. Okay, so here the team lineup. You saw ours before. It's a very different one. I think the only one who's played recently is Loughton. And I suppose Grealish and Hill have played a little bit, but most part, fully rotated squad, but I got faith in the side. Them, they got a 4-1-3-1-1 formation, DM narrow. So I'm not really that familiar with the formation, not really sure what would be the best way. I suppose playing around them might be the best to beat them, but I think we got better players, so shouldn't have any problem with them. Okay, so here's the start of the match. Hopefully we can get the win. It's a home game, so I'm expecting it. Alright, Loughton with thrown here. It says we're sort of getting overrun in the midfield, but we don't really have any more midfielders to bring on, so I'm not really sure what to do. I'm not very good with all the tactics, but what a clearance that was. Oh, and they score. Holy shit, Steer couldn't save it. Wow. Noble. I'm very shocked at that. That was perfect, really, that other hide. Here's only the second hide of the game in the 41st minute, apart from, that the goal was the other one. We've got Wyman on the ball here, heads it to himself, really. Bakuna going to cross it into Kuzak. And Grealish on the ball here, gets it back to Wyman. And back to Loughton, playing it back, playing it safer, changed it up to have a bit more possession. Wyman's going to shoot this off the post. Alright, so we go, boys, a bit of a firing up. Certainly said, where's your passion, guys? They even want to win this match. A few of them seem motivated at this stage in my coaching career. That's the best we can hope for, I reckon. Alright, got a chance here. Richardson at the left back position gets it to Diarra, who's on a yellow. Crosses it in. Thomas clears it out. Wyman's going to head it back in. Hill can't get to it. Wyman back on the ball. And he takes a shot, and it's off the crossbar. Grealish follows it up, and there's a goal, hopefully. Alright, so we're going to bring on Nzogbia. He's going to move to the left wing. Bringing off Diarra, we've got Bakuno moving to Diarra's position and Hill dropping back to the advanced playmaker position from left wing. Alright, so we're going to throw on Solomon here. Probably not the best opportunity. Probably would have been better off putting Senderos on, but got to get some game time sometime. And Baker's picked up a little bit of an injury, so it may as well. Alright, so after 90, it's 1-0. I believe we've got extra time, so all is not lost. It's just not ideal. Okay, so we got a first proper highlight here. We've had like 20 odd shots to their 5, so we do deserve to win, I believe. Whether it happens, I'm not sure. See here, Kozak going back and winning the ball. Good stuff there. Bakuna is going to play it through. Grealish, you can just play it through. Yes, there we go. Wyman, finish it. And he doesn't finish it. Grealish. Grealish scores. Good stuff there. Thought we butchered it for a second. Well, we did butcher it initially. Wyman should have scored. He's a pretty good finisher. And that should be full time. It's all over. The 2-1 win in extra time. I can't say I'm extremely happy, but at the same time, win's a win. We had a heavily rotated squad the first time we used this formation. And Kozak was pretty good. Wyman was pretty good. Like, you know, there's a few good stand out. Grealish was impressive. Yeah, so overall, I can sort of find places to be happy. Player of the match was Kieran Clark. I think that's pronunciation. I think he had like a 9.0. So pretty good stuff for him. Okay, so here's the results for all the other games. The Cup 1 Cup. West Ham out. Blackpool beat them. Reading are through. Brighton through. Ipswich through. Cardiff win. Burnley win. Bit dodgy when they went to extra time there as well. Against Crew. Crystal Palace 2-0 win. Our next opponents had no problem with Shrewsbury. Sunderland are out, which is interesting. Stoke are through. Huddersfield beat Bournemouth. I'm not really sure who's the better team out of them, but I think Bournemouth might have done pretty good this year. Derby beat Leeds. QPR beat Leyton Orient. They left it pretty late. Penalty in the 120th minute. Bolton won. MK Dons beat Swansea. Swansea are just terrible so far. Newcastle beat Peterborough. Norwich beat Wolves, which that would have been a good game for them. Pretty even sides. West Brom destroyed Port Vale. Really the first sort of convincing win, really. Leicester with a 1-0 win. The team we just beat. Middlesbrough, 2-1 win. Watford with a win. And Man United with a 3-1 win over Yeovil. Rooney, must have went to extra time. So they also left late as well. So a few rough games here. It's hard to predict the Capital One Cup, especially with a knockout sort of game. That's it for this episode. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. It's episode 2. If you can drop a like, very much appreciated. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. If you want to follow me on Twitter, @MrLuke on YT is my Twitter handle. And yes, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.